I did figure out one thing that I should be talking about, and that's just to acknowledge Todd's question on Facebook. He was asking me, what kind of car is this? And he was probably noticing just how short I look when I come and approach the car. Now, that has two explanations. One, I'm short, so I look short standing next to any car. And two, this car is particularly tall. Even tall people who get in and out of this car sometimes have missteps when they leave and they're not looking, you know, where they put their feet because they're not used to just how tall this thing is off the ground. And I have some photographs that I'm going to show you now. The first photograph is one of the car inside the gate or the yard of my house, and you can see how narrow the gate is relative to the actual van itself. Oh, by the way, the name of the van is a Mitsubishi Delica. I've always wanted a Delica. I've always thought that I should get this is a little loud, isn't it? I should always get a Delica after I got my Terrano. And how I got this Delica is actually kind of an interesting story. I was in I wouldn't say a gigantic car accident, but I got into a car accident with this old guy who just wasn't paying attention. And, you know, when I actually talked to him, he didn't seem to be completely there. And that led him to T-boning my car from a small alleyway as I was going down the main road. Basically, he just admitted he didn't see me. Had no idea I was there. And I ended up crashing into his car, and the frame got bent on my old Terrano, making it a total write-off. Because his insurance had to pay for everything, well, almost everything. I got enough money to buy this Delica, which is great because my Terrano was pretty much at the end of the road. It was kind of a pain. I mean, you know, I had to move the stereo and all this stuff, but still, I got the Delica, and I've made some improvements to it. And the next picture is where you can see the new wheels and the new rims that I put on it, and I lifted it up. I modified the suspension to make it a little taller because I always thought a lifted Delica looks really cool, and that's one of the things that makes it really, really tall. And this thing is pretty much a cross between an SUV and a van. Basically, it's a van's chassis on top of an SUV suspension. Oh, there goes another Delica. And I thought, you know, once I got it, I want to modify it. And then the first thing I did, of course, was to put my stereo in it. And I want to do a couple of other things too. Like I want to put a sleeper area in the back so that then when I go camping and I don't necessarily have an inn or a lodge nearby, I can always sleep in the back. Anyway, so some other pictures. There's another nice picture there of the Delica out, that would be around Hisayama, around Wakamiya. And you get a nice view of the car there. And one day I'm going to successfully show how I park this thing in my yard. It's not easy, let me tell you. Anyway, that's the car.